aware of him. Tommy is owner and partner of SuperVettura, the #1 Koenigsegg dealer in the world. Believe it or not, this guy to my left has sold more Koenigsegg's than anybody else in the world. Tommy, I think your microphone is working. No, it's not. Try now. Hello. There you go. So, thanks to Tommy, we have the most amazing lineup here of Koenigsegg's. Koenigsegg is owned by a chap called Christian von Koenigsegg, absolute engineering genius. And Tommy, I think I'm right in saying that it was in 1994 when Christian was about 22. I tell you, he came up with the idea of creating the most amazing sports car.
He did indeed. He'd been drawing it on his school books as a young lad, and that was it. That was his passion, to make cars.
And he had the idea of launching a sports car, but he's gone on to coin the phrase of hypercars, I mean even mega cars, hasn't he?
He was the first mega car producer. It's the first car with a 1-to-1 with 1 horsepower per kilogram of weight.
And that was it. So basically what we got here, so it started out, didn't it, with the CCs. So is it in chronological order, or can you walk us through it?
It's enough in chronological order.
Give or take. So these are both CCs, aren't they? So these are what, 4.7, 800 odd brake horse?
That's right. Yeah. So this is not the first model. So there was a model before this, the CC8. This is the second manufactured production car. Okay. The CCR. There's only 14 of these in the world. 5 right-hand drive cars. Pretty rare thing.
Cool colour as well.
The only one in that colour.
Okay. And then this one here.
These are both CCXs. So these are the third models. This was the first real full production car for Koenigsegg. This car was the first car to be homologated, had a COC, had to go to the US. So there's a lot more of these, but these are really the first full car.
And the interesting thing about Christian is, at a time when other brands like Pagani, for example, were using existing OEM powertrains, he developed his own engine and everything, didn't he? So these are completely ground-up built Koenigsegg cars.
Yeah, from the very first, the CC8S had a Koenigsegg 4.7 litre V8 twin supercharged. So these cars and the CCX are supercharged. Then it went into the Era, and they're turbocharged cars. But it's the same engine all the way through to the current Jesko.
So the Jesko is the 5 litre, isn't it? So these are the 4.7
same engine, base engine.
So 4.7 V8, same power through these as well, or?
These are 806 brake horsepower, you will take, and then it went to these with the turbocharged, very different drive. So supercharged cars are very long and you drive very late in the revs. These have a huge amount of power, always.
What sort of number? What's the power of these?
These are about 1,000 brake horsepower. The Euro R was a little bit more. The RST that will go up to 1,500 brake horsepower with some ethanol. Same with the Era at the back. And Jesko, you can get up to 1,600 brake
With
some ethanol fuel.
And rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
All rear-wheel drive.
Are they really? Right, so you need to be careful when you put your foot down around the corner.
No, not really. They have triplex suspension on them, which avoids the squatting, which means you can get loads of power down. Very rarely do they get out of hand. The earlier cars, a little better, especially being manual. We changed to the paddle shift in these cars. But they're, I had an accident one day. Oh, it must be okay.
Christian, he developed a single gear transmission as well, didn't he?
People think it's single gear, it's actually no gears. So the Regera is the no gear car. The one in front has this one here, the ICE engine, the combustion engine, and that's coupled with the electric motors. And when there's some magic in Christian development, which way beyond my pay grade of understanding, that then hydro coops it all together and makes it actually has no gears. Christian was, you know what, we only need gears if we don't have enough power. We get more power, we know what to do. So that's what I got there. And that really is the thing to compare to the other Koenigsegg, because it's very much very now, they're very old school sports cars. This is like reactive.
SuperVettura.